One of these stars is sitting in the secret square, and the contestant who picks it first could win a Canadian holiday in Montreal.
Oh, my goodness.
Which star is it? Lynn Redgrave, Buck Owens, Rosemary, Michael Landon, Charo, John Davidson, Wink Martindale, Mike Connors, or Paul Lynde, all in the Hollywood Squares. And here is the master of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Martin.
Thank you, Kenny. Good evening. Welcome to the Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars.
Hi, Peter.
We're welcoming a player we haven't ever seen before. My dear friend, Marvin Clern. Wink Martindale, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you very much.
And our Miss Circle for the evening is a young lady who lives in Guam. Is that true?
That's right.
And she is a gift wares buyer here for a few weeks and happy to be on the Hollywood Squares. Jeanne.
That's right.
Nice to see you, Jeanne.
Nice to be here.
And our Mr. X is a soap and diaper salesman, married father of a young son, Bruce Peterson. Hiya, Bruce. Good to see you. And we're going to sell a product or two. We're going to return and play a secret square game right after this message. Object for the players to get 3 stars in a row, either across or down diagonally. It is up to them to figure out the stars, give me a correct answer, making one up. That's how they get the squares. Each completed game is worth $250, and we have 3 secret square games. Ken?
And X starts his first secret square for a vacation in Montreal, Canada. When traveling, don't settle for anything less than quality. Quality Inns, over 34,000 rooms in over 320 cities. Plus, Passport Luggage by Leeds, a blend of sophisticated style and utility. This collection of his and her luggage, fashionable yet durable. Luggage by Leeds. And now, here is the Charo and fun with fur and leather on the Nutria Raccoon and the stroller length coat from Dicker and Dicker of Beverly Hills. Thank you, pretty Charo. Also, condition your hair while you shampoo with Well of Balsam shampoo. Leaves your hair looking healthy, shiny, and soft, even repairs split ends. Well of Balsam shampoo plus a $1,000 gift certificate from the famous Spiegel catalog with more than 500 pages. New twice a year with over 50,000 quality items, providing value, selection, economy. Spiegel. You'll fly to Canada via Air Canada. Flies to 44 cities in Canada, the Caribbean, 11 cities in Europe, including Moscow. One of the largest airlines in the world, Air Canada.
So the home audience, the secret squares. Remember, the stars are brief before the show to help them with the blood. Bruce, you want to talk backstage? Pick a star. Good luck.
Michael Landon.
Michael, do auto safety experts think that it's a good idea to keep a bag of stale marshmallows in the glove compartment of your car, yes or no?
To keep a bag of stale marshmallows?
Auto safety experts, do they think that's a good idea to keep a bag of stale marshmallows in your glove compartment, yes or no?
I think just the fact that you can read it with that straight face is marvelous.
No. I said no.
I agree.
They never even mentioned it. No. What the next? Jane?
Mike Connors.
Mike. It was around the turn of the century when people first sang the lines, "She's my steady lady, most everyone knows." Who is she?
She's my steady lady, sweet Georgia Brown.
Sweet Georgia Brown.
I disagree.
Sweet Rosie O'Grady. With the circle. Yes, Bruce, your turn.
Charo, please.
Charo!
Hi.
According to the AMA, do you know what the AMA is?
Oh, no.
That's the American Medical Association.
Oh, why don't you say this part? I got it now.
All right. Should pregnant women wear seatbelts?
This is a question that I should never worry because I want to be pregnant. I have to cook and cook said to dream the impossible dream. I'm going to think about my logic. Honestly, I think that they should wear a pillow in front.
How about seatbelts? Should they wear them, pregnant women?
Well, the seatbelt don't do nothing, but it's any protection, I think so, yes.
Yes.
I agree.
And the Highway Safety Foundation agrees with that. Yes, yes. For the next. Okay, Jane?
John Davidson.
John, good evening, my friend. Your eyebrows keep perspiration out of your eyes.
Yes.
Do they do anything else?
You know, Peter, for the role I did on Street San Francisco, I shaved off my eyebrows.
I remember that.
And I noticed right away, not only do they keep perspiration out of your eyes, but they keep glare. When I would have to put on phony ones because, they prevent glare. That's why football players put phony eyebrows
glare.
down here.
I agree.
Yes, that's excellent. They provide shading from the sun. All righty, in the circle. Bruce?
Wink Martindale to block.
Wanker, it's your turn. Listen carefully, my friend. Who is famous for his Moonlight Sonata?
Moonlight Sonata.
Who's famous for his Moonlight Sonata?
Well, Peter, I have to be honest with you. That's a very simple question for me, and I'll tell you why. I do a local radio show, as you probably know, and I did an entire week of about a year ago on the career and the life and the music of George Gershwin.
George Gershwin.
And that is one of George Gershwin's greats.
I'll agree.
Ludwig van Beethoven. But that's the way you play the game, Wink Martindale. That's exactly how you play. You're starting to look like John Davidson also, yes. Now, Jane, let me explain something. We have a secret square up there. You saw the coat, and then we have the vacation, the luggage, a $1,000 gift certificate. How are you going to play this?
I'll take Mr. Martindale.
For $250. Wink, Reader's Digest quotes Susan Ford as saying, something of hers is perfect. What is it?
Something of Susan Ford's is perfect.
Right.
Oh, I don't know whether... First thing I do in the morning is read the newspaper, and I just happened to read that about 3 days ago. I found it very unusual. Susan Ford, according to a doctor that she goes to, has perfect legs.
Legs.
I disagree.
They're not bad.
You've noticed, too,
Yes, no, her father is perfect, according to Susan. Yes, and we have $250 of Jane Shane. Buck Owens with the Secret Square, and we're going to have another Secret Square game right now.
And Circle starts the second Sacred Square. From Bassett Furniture, the warmth of a classic bedroom grouping featuring the Bassett Eagle mattress and box spring. Bassett. Plus, soft, thick, and thirsty, famous St. Mary's towels and a harmony of beautiful colors to add zest to your decorating scheme. From St. Mary's, also from Fetters, a 36,000 BTU E-Flex central conditioning system. Rotary power for ultra-high efficiency. Saves energy, saves money. And a package of lamps worth over $1,000. They're from Queisel Lighting, a house full of lamps. Lights for every room, designed in the tradition of American craftsmen. Glass hand-blown and hand-decorated, all from Queisel Lighting.
Well, home on is the Secret Square and Jane Shane. Good luck, dear. You'll start. Pick a star.
Michael Landon.
According to the book, The Pioneers, when the pioneers came across America to settle in the West, what was the greatest danger they had to fear?
Greatest danger they had to fear.
The pioneers, when they came across America to settle in the West, what was the greatest danger they had to fear?
Oh, wow. I would say flash flood.
Water, flash floods.
I disagree.
I would think maybe the Indian, no, disease. Yes, many thousands of them died of. That's very good. Yes, you figured that out, Jane. What's the circle, Bruce?
Mike Connors.
True or false? At a university in the state of Washington, you can sign up for a course called massage, or even one for called visual nudism.
Where is this, on Sunset or
No,
where?
no, state of Washington.
State of
University.
Washington. State of Washington, University of Washington.
I didn't say the university. I said a university in the state of Washington.
Oh, the
you
university
can sign up
in
for
the
a course called massage, or even one called visual nudism.
Yeah, where is that university? I would say yes. Yeah, sure you can.
I'll agree.
Sure, why not? We have an exit to commercial. We'll be back. Secret Square game, Jane.
Buck Owens, please.
Buck, according to folklore, what was in John Henry's hand when he died?
Well, being a real student of the folk music and the folk history and everything, I happen to know for sure that it was a six-shooter.
Six-shooter, a gun.
Yes,
Jane?
that's
I
true.
disagree.
What was
It
it?
was a hammer.
It was a hammer, yeah. You play the game well, Jane, and so does Buck. Ruth?
Rosemary.
Rosemary to block here. Dear Abby says that
Yes.
there is only one reason why people lie. What reason is that?
Because they want to get reelected.
Why do people lie?
Well, I can't lie because I give it away in my face, but he's going to be a lot of fun when he wakes up.
I can't lie. I can't understand.
I think people lie because they're afraid of the truth. They don't want to tell the truth, and
Bruce?
I think it's the easiest
I'll
way.
agree with that.
That's about it with an X. Okay, Jane.
Paul Lynn.
Paul? According to Dr. Thotison, at what age does a child usually begin to understand the meaning of a spanking?
The real meaning? 24.
When they, when they feel it, or...
They usually understand the meaning of a spanking a child. At what age?
I never understood it. I will say, until I got home, I'll say 4.
4.
I disagree.
You disagree? 4. Yes. Okay. Put an X there. Bruce, secret square game.
Back to Wink Martindale.
Back to the Winker for a tie game. Wink, a nun in Chicago made headlines around the country recently by sitting on a man. Why did she do that? A nun in Chicago.
Well, being from the Rosemarie School, I never lie, so I'm really going to tell you the truth this time. This is really something that I do know a little bit about. This was a news story about 3 weeks ago. As a matter of fact, Peter, I think she was photographed sitting on top of the man, and what happened was the nun was performing mouth-to-mouth resuscitation on a person who had just gotten hurt in an automobile accident. It happened on the side of the freeway. I think it was Chicago, Illinois.
Bruce?
I disagree.
You do?
How do you disagree with that?
He was a thief who was trying to escape the church with a lot of money, but Sister Anne rudely tackled him and sat on him until the cops arrived. We have a tie game. Charo? Wow, another secret square down the street with Charo, so we'll have another secret square game.
Oh, my goodness. And I know the whole thing. I'm living encyclopedia now.
I know that, yes.
They don't trust me. They don't just trust me.
Okay.
And this time, X starts the third secret square. We'll jet you for a week for 2 at Posada Vallarta in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Air-conditioned road with exclusive beaches, private villas with swimming pools and continental dining with entertainment, and to the fine service at Posada Vallarta. Plus, Zodiac, SST, astrographic self-winding watches, futuristic styling, hours and minutes marked by 2 floating satellites, and fiery red orbiting dot counts a second, water and shock resistant with automatic calendar from Zodiac watches, and from Honeywell, a popular Pentax Spotmatic 35mm camera, and Honeywell's Auto Strobonar electronic flash that varies its light automatically for proper exposures from Honeywell. Also, 1 million S&H green stamps. Select your prize for more than 1,500 brand name gifts. S&H green stamps worth $2,500.
Show the home audience our secret square, and Bruce Peterson, you started on, my friend. Take a star.
Michael Landon.
Michael, Marlon Brando played the leader of a motorcycle gang in the movie The Wild One, right? But Lee Marvin also played a leader of a motorcycle gang in an equally famous movie. What was the title of that movie?
Lee Marvin.
Brando was in The Wild One, and
Yeah.
also Lee Marvin also played a leader of a motorcycle gang. What was the title of that movie?
That's the same movie. They
Same
co-starred
movie.
in that film.
I'll agree.
That's right. It was a rival gang. Hey, I thought we'd get you. Get the next game.
Mike Connor.
That's it. Secret square. Michael, this is the good one. It's worth $4,800. And listen carefully. Special envelope. Who wrote God's in his heaven, all's right with the world? God's in his heaven, all's right with the world. Was it Robert Frost, Robert Burns, or Robert Browning?
I know his first name was Robert. It was Robert Browning.
Robert Browning.
I'll agree.
That's right. There you go. Well, Jeanne, I know your teenage daughter is out there watching, and you have won the following: a Mexican vacation, and the washes, the camera, and a $1 million game show host. Wink Martindale. No, 1 million trading stamps worth about $2,500. $4,838.85. We have a commercial. We'll be right back. Bruce, your turn.
Okay, I'll go with Buck for luck.
Hey, incidentally, Buck opens next week at the Sands Hotel in Las Vegas. Was one of the really cute guys in show business.
Hey, and I got to tell you, it's Peter Marshall. You know, Peter and I, on the 21st, is going to be at the Sands Hotel. Oh, it's May. It's in May. 21st of May. Y'all come.
Say, Buck, in hospitals, doctors sometimes write the letters G-O-K. G-O-K on a patient's chart. True or false? G-O-K stands for God only knows.
Oh, that's what it stands for. I would say that that is very likely that they do write G-O-K on there, by the way.
And that it stands for God only knows.
Yes.
You said that is true.
Yes, that's true.
I'll disagree.
That is true, by the way.
You got to
God
trust me,
only
son.
knows.
I won't lie
Okay,
to
you have a circle there. Jane, your turn.
Lynn Redgrave.
Lynn, nice to see you this evening.
see
You look
you
so lovely. According to the Milwaukee Journal,
What should I know of that?
the term precious stone applies only to diamonds, rubies, and sapphires. And one other,
I would think emeralds.
emeralds.
That's correct. I agree.
Others, such as pearls, are considered semi-precious. Emeralds. Yes, very good. $500, Jane Shane. We're going to turn the board and track this game with Jane. Take a start, eh?
Michael Landon.
Michael, what did Henry Kissinger do to win the Nobel Prize?
That's about what I'm doing.
Obviously, Michael doesn't have a bluff for this.
where's
Would you
peace
like this
relations?
question, Jane? Well, he won the Peace Prize for helping bring peace to Vietnam. Back to a Michael Landon question. A group of famous early Americans called themselves the Old Comers. The Old Comers. What do you call them? Or what do we call them?
Would you say that again?
Yeah, a group of famous early Americans called themselves the Old Comers. What do you or we call them?
The 49ers.
The 49ers.
I agree.
The Pilgrims. Put an X there. Bruce, your turn. Charo knew it, the only one. Bruce, pick a star.
Mike Connors.
Mike, according to Dr. Joyce Brothers, should single women who want to meet guys be most concerned with where they live, where they drink, or where they work?
The ones I've known, where they drink. No, I would say that, single, huh? Looking for guys?
Yeah.
Hang out around my place. I'd say where they work.
Work.
I'll agree.
Yes, singles should try to pick an office with singles. For the next, Jane, your turn.
Paul Lynde Block.
Paul. Are there any creatures on Earth who can go for 6 years without a meal? Are there any creatures on Earth who can go for 6 years without a meal?
Yes.
I agree.
Some fleas. Put a circle there. Bruce, your turn. Go right ahead.
John Davidson.
All right, John. In which book of the Bible does Joshua fight the Battle of Jericho?
Joshua fights the Battle of Jericho in the book of Joshua.
Bruce?
I'll agree.
Right. With the next. Okay, Jane. Charo. What common item found around a house does Ann Landers call the cornerstone of a durable marriage? A common item found around the house. Ann Landers calls it the cornerstone of a durable marriage. What is it?
You talk so funny, I don't know. What the heck are you talking about now?
I'm kind of hurrying along because we didn't do it. I was trying to get a tie game here. That's what I was trying to do, but we don't have the tie game, so I will now slow down, Charo. Okay. What common item found around a house does Ann Landers call the cornerstone of a durable marriage?
A dog? A chihuahua?
You're putting me on.
No.
No. This is not a person or an item. An item in the house. It's found in a house, and Ann Landers says it's the cornerstone of a durable marriage. And I have a feeling you don't have a bluff for this. Would you like...
The young girl can take it from me. I really can't.
Jane, would you like the question?
A double bed?
Do you want the question?
Yeah, excuse me. Yes.
What's that say?
A double bed.
That's right. Put a circle there. Very good. Hey. All righty. We're going to add up the scores. We have 3 X's up there, and that means that Bruce has won $400, and we thank you very much. And James Shane has won $600 in cash, and the following. Here you go.
It's the Datsun B210. Let you travel in style economically. Offers exceptional handling, many no-cost extras, tinted glass, rear window defogger, reclining bucket seats, and white sidewall tires. Datsun B210, the most economical Datsun.
Jeanne came on the show to win that for her daughter, whose birthday is tomorrow. Lynde Redgrave stars, and the happy hooker, Mike Connor's Manic, Michael Landon, Little House on the Prairie, and Charo's the Sahara Hotel. We're out of time. See you here next.